Hello everyone, this is HTJ Halloween, and today I am back again with another Spirit Halloween sneak peek for the 2017 season. Now before I get started with this one, I would like to apologize that I never ended up making my toe-tagged corpse video. It just seems like things always get in the way with me, and I'm sorry if some of you guys were expecting that, but basically all I have to say about the toe-tagged corpse, since I won't be making a video on it anymore, is that it's pretty cool. It is an interchangeable prop. It can be an alien or regular human, and I actually might want to get a prop that is a corpse that lifts up, but I think John Doe for me would actually be a better option because I don't need the alien thing. But the toe-tagged corpse does make us wonder, are they going for an alien theme this year? And this prop that I'm going to talk about today may even fit into that theme. So as most of you may know, just last night, the cryo chamber corpse sneak peek was released from Spirit Halloween's YouTube. And the more I watch the video, the more cool this prop gets. It is obviously sort of an incinerator remake, however it does have some features of its own, and it's the opposite because it's a dude being freezed instead of burned. One thing that I would like to touch on though right away is that this prop is 2.5 feet tall, and if you think about it, that is really small. Now I was curious, was the incinerator 2.5 feet tall? Because the incinerator didn't look like that small of a prop, and the incinerator is actually 3 feet tall. So this prop is at the same price range of the incinerator, but it is a lot smaller. So that's one thing that you're going to have to keep in mind. But even though it's smaller, I do have to say that I love the detail on this prop a lot more than Incinerator. You can see it has these little pipe things going on, it has this little tape on the edges, and it really does look like a cryogenic freezer thingy. And that's the whole idea. This is a cryogenic freezer, and then the dude pops out of it just like Incinerator. And also just like Incinerator, you can see the guy's face through a little window, whereas before it was a grate on the Incinerator before it pops out. And so before I go any further into talking about what this prop does, let me go ahead and show you guys what it does so you can see for yourself. So as you guys can see, it is literally the exact same thing as Incinerator, animation-wise. It pops out, it yells, and it creaks back down. And I'm just now realizing this is the year of remakes. We've had Sitting Scare Clown, and now this guy that's basically the Incinerator. But the cryo chamber corpse has some new features of its own that I think make it even better than the Incinerator. One thing that I really like is the buzzing red lights at the beginning. It makes it look even more like a cryo chamber, and I just love that extra detail. Also, one thing you guys may not know about the cryo chamber corpse is that it has an optional light color. You can make it green or blue depending on what you're going for, or you can even go for both lights. Now personally, if I had this prop, I would think I would go for blue and green or just blue. And on their website, you can see what it looks like with the green and the blue. So that's something new that we've never seen before. And it does have a fog machine attachment. I'm pretty sure Incinerator had a fog machine attachment as well that made it look like smoke coming off of the heat. But this one makes it look like dry ice vapor coming out of the cryo chamber, and I think it really complements this prop. And even though it's kind of a ripoff because the fog machines are always sold separately, I think that if I were to get this prop, I would definitely get the fog machine because it adds so much character to it. So with the release of the cryo chamber corpse and the toe-tagged corpse, it makes us start to wonder what the themes are going to look like for this year. Now, as of now, I personally think that there is going to be an Area 51 theme at the back of the store and a Cabin in the Woods theme at the front of the store. Now, of course, in the Area 51 theme, they could have the alien version of the toe-tagged corpse, and I think that they could have the cryo chamber corpse as well because it would just look like some experimental testing thing that's going on in Area 51. And in the cabin, of course, they have the limb ripper that they brought back for it. They could also put the spell book in there, and maybe even the human version of the toe-tagged corpse. So as of now, that's 100% my bet on what the themes are going to be. Please let me know what you think they're going to be in the comment section below because there's an endless amount of options for Spirit Halloween. They always find a way to work in all of these props greatly. But one last thing I want to talk about before I finish off this video is it's seeming like Spirit Halloween is releasing their sneak peeks very rapidly compared to last year, and I think some other haunters have realized that as well. So I did my research, I scrolled all the way down to last year's sneak peeks, and what I realized is that they are actually just on schedule with last year. By the 16th of July, they had 6 props released, which is exactly what we have right now. The 6th prop that they released was Floating Ghost Girl, and then just a day later, on the 17th, they released their next prop, the Electrified Corpse. And so if they stay on schedule with last year, today is the 17th, so we may see another sneak peek today, which I'm super excited about. And guys, fingers crossed, I am hoping for a good torture prop. There is a spot in my haunted house that needs to be filled with a new torture prop, and if I don't get it from Spirit Halloween this year, I'm gonna have to get it from somewhere else. I don't care if it's being electrocuted, cut with a saw, anything. I just really need a torture prop, guys. And if a good torture prop is released soon, I will probably be pre-ordering it right away since I know I need it with my own YouTube money. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for being here. You are the reason that I'm able to upgrade my display this year so far. You guys, I cannot wait to show you what I have in store for this year. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video about the Cryo Chamber Corpse. I think it's a really cool prop. I'm super excited to see it in the stores. It doesn't really have a place in my display this year, so I most likely will not be buying it. But once again, it's a really cool prop, and I'm so glad that they released it. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel for continuous updates on these sneak peeks. Trust me, I'm trying my hardest not to miss as many as possible. And the Limb Ripper is on his way, so that is something that you guys are not going to want to miss. I have some great videos on the schedule for that guy. But anyways, that is all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, as always, and I will see you guys next time.